very anticipated characters. Incineroar got a lot of hype because of his unique counter and other interesting specials. He does seem like a good character, but how good is he really? I'm C5 from the Beefy Smash Dudes, and let's try figuring out if Incineroar is actually broken. Unfortunately, we were not able to play Incineroar yet, but there is quite some footage of him online, and we talked to a few people who were already able to get their hands on him. Shoutouts to Mark Bree and Pokefiner for helping us out a lot. Incineroar is a medium heavyweight, which is good for survivability, but might also make him combo food. His neutral air comes out at frame 5, which isn't slow, but also can't be considered a combo breaker, although he does have a different move that can be a great combo breaker, his down B. This counter activates on frame 3, which is huge, and makes following up after hitting Incineroar always risky, so he might not suffer from being comboed too much after all. His walk and run speed are very slow compared to the rest of the cast. This is right away not a good sign, but since in Smash Ultimate even the slowest characters are kind of fast, this might not be that big of a drawback. Still, in the history of Smash, the highest tiers were always filled with fast characters, but there are exceptions. Snake in Brawl was pretty good for different reasons. Marth in Melee also isn't the fastest, but extremely powerful, as well as Bayonetta in Smash 4, because of their insane combo game. But Incineroar probably won't have that, and he doesn't even have projectiles either. Then what would make Incineroar a strong character? Well, his power and his grab game. Incineroar smashes are fast for the fact that they are smashes, and also seem to have decent knockback. His tilt and aerial game is pretty nice, at least if what the Spanish players say is true. Forward and back air are fast zoning tools, up air is great for juggling, and forward tilt seems to even be a decent move for taking stocks. About move speed, his side special. This command grab covers a huge distance and it's really powerful. Command grabs are always strong in Smash. Having an unblockable attack that moves you forward and has kill power is scary. This might actually be Incineroar's strongest tool. It can even be used as a recovery tool, which brings me to Incineroar's second big weakness. His recovery sucks. His airspeed is just as bad as his ground speed. He can use side B for some distance without going into freefall, which is good, but his up B goes straight up for a bit before slamming back down. Incineroar is going to have trouble recovering, but there is one nice thing about his up B that might make it easier. Incineroar doesn't descend forever after using up B. He stops after a while and can even act out of it afterwards. This means that if you get knocked away into the corner of the blast zone, you might be able to use up B immediately to move straight towards the ledge without using up your jump or side B. Not sure if it actually works like that, but it might, making his recovery a little less awful. Incineroar's neutral B doesn't seem too strong on first sight, but it did get some positive feedback from some players. It comes out pretty fast, and it seems to have a big hitbox, but it also has a ton of end lag, making you vulnerable if you miss it. Neutral special and up special could both be good out of shield options, and up special can even be used as a kill option. Combined with Incineroar's good grab game, his out of shield options seem to be really strong, so be careful when approaching him. Lastly, let's talk about his counter, down B. After getting it, Incineroar's next attack against an opponent gets powered up immensely, and even if you miss the counter, its end lag doesn't seem to be very long, making it really worth going for. It can even be used to counter projectiles, since that might be easier and has the same effect. Now, this power-up is really strong, but only for the next hit. Usually, it's difficult to get a kill move just like that without any setup first, especially if your opponent knows about the power-up. So, the counter might seem more powerful than it actually is. Then again, his tilts and grabs are powerful, and his smashes are fast, so maybe using a powered-up move to get kills works out just fine. And like I said before, it's also an incredible tool for breaking out of combos, making this move one of, if not the, strongest addition to his kit. In the end, Incineroar's strength will depend heavily on the amount of damage and knockback his attacks deal, which will most likely be adjusted again until the final game is released. Is he broken? We don't think so. He clearly has some weaknesses that Incineroar players will have to deal with in order to win regularly. We think Incineroar is going to be a solid mid-tier, not weak, but also not overpowered. What do you think? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more Smash Ultimate. As always, thanks for watching, see you soon, and stay beefy.